This morning we want to talk about an additional reward offered in the Danielle Zimmerman case. I have some individuals here today that's going to make some comments. I want to introduce those individuals first. We have Mayor Carl Brewer that will make some comments this morning. I have Gordon Basham, who is the Executive Director of the Wichita Crime Commission Crime Stoppers. Paul Masterson is here today. He's the former chairman of the Crime Commission. I have Mr. Ken Atnip, who is the chair of the Crime Stoppers Advisory Board. And we have Mr. Chris Zimmerman here today to talk about some additional reward money offered in the location, hopefully, of the ring that was stolen. So first of all, I'd like to introduce Mayor Carl Brewer, and he's going to make some comments. Mayor?
As you heard in the previous city council meeting, the city of Wichita are concerned about an incident that happened here in the city of Wichita. And I'm here today to talk to you about Danielle Zimmerman. And she was a devoted housewife and a family member and dedicated mother to her two children. In the final minutes of her life, she was showing the generosity that was familiar to her and her family, and while going out and getting takeout dinner for her family. Danielle never returned home. She suffered a brain aneurysm in her car near the restaurant and later passed away. While she lay there in death, some Wichitans characteristically came to her aid, but a few others unbelievably stole some of her personal belongings, including her wedding ring. That's not how we treat people here in the city of Wichita, especially when they're individuals that are in need. We treat them with respect, care, dignity. That's just who we are as citizens. As you know, 3 suspects have been arrested, and some of Danielle's property has been recovered, but her rings still remain missing. The ring that belongs to Danielle. Her husband and her boys want the ring back, and the citizens of Wichita have communicated to me clearly that they want the rings returned. I want this caring community to help them and to do everything possible to ensure that they get Danielle's belongings returned to her, and specifically her wedding rings. At this time, Gordon Basham from the Crime Commission is here to tell you how we can help the Zimmerman family in this. Gordon.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Chris, you want to join us up here? My name is Gordon, G-R-D-O-N, Basham, B-A-S-S-H-A-M. I'm the Executive Director of the Wichita Crime Commission. As Mayor Brewer said, there are members of the community who care deeply about this issue. The Zimmerman family has become a victim of a very tragic event, not only the loss of one of the family members, but also a crime that is unspeakable in nature. Yesterday, the Board of Directors of the Wichita Crime Commission met in its regular monthly meeting, and during that meeting, several members of the Crime Commission Board said, there's something needs to be done about trying to get this ring back. And all of a sudden, before we knew it, we had several people who had stepped up and who want to remain anonymous and have said, I'd like to donate to a reward fund to help try and get this ring back for the Zimmerman family. All of these members of the Crime Commission would like to remain anonymous, and as of this moment, the reward totals $2,000. I fully anticipate that this amount will grow. We have sent out messages to all members of the Crime Commission, more than 160 people total, and asked if they would like to support this reward fund as well, and the emails just keep coming in. Someone out there knows where this ring is, and all we're asking is that that person will step forward and return this family heirloom to the Zimmerman family. This is a no questions asked reward. In other words, if someone provides us with the ring, once it's verified by the Zimmerman family, that ring, the person who returns the ring will receive a $2,000 reward or whatever the reward amount is at that time. And as I say, there's every probability that the reward amount will increase. As it increases, I'll be staying in touch with the public through the media to let everyone know that this is an ongoing reward. Finally, I'd like to say that the Crime Commission also invites the public to contribute to this reward if they would like. You can do so. I'll have information in a news release I'll hand out shortly. But since this is a public issue, this is one that has really captured the attention of our community. We feel like that there are a lot of good, caring, giving people in the community, and if they wish to add to the reward fund, they're more than welcome to do so. And as I said, we have information in a news release I'll be handing out shortly. We have a couple of people I'd like to introduce to you here. First of all, we have Chris Zimmerman, Mrs. Zimmerman's husband. We have Paul Masterson, who is the former chairperson of the Wichita Crime Commission. And we have Ken Atnip. Ken is the current chairperson of the Crime Stoppers Advisory Committee. Chris, did you want to say anything about this?
Yeah, I was going to read a little statement.
Okay, sure.
My sons and I are very grateful for family, friends, co-workers in this community for all the prayers and support during this difficult time. Danny was a caring, loving, kind person. Throughout life and through this event, she has touched many lives. She didn't deserve this to happen to her. This tragic event turned into a cold, heartless criminal event. The ring symbolizes the special love and bond between the two of us and the family that we created in our marriage. What hurts the most is I should have been the last one holding her hand while she was dying, not someone stealing the ring off of her finger. Stealing the ring ripped a bigger hole in my heart. And the ring doesn't belong on anybody else's finger. I want to thank the police department, Crime Stoppers, and the city for the overwhelming support and trying to help recover the ring. It would help me and my family bring closure so we can start to heal through this painful process. So if you have any information, please, about the ring, please call the tip line. Thank you.
Paul, did you want to say anything at all? Or?
No.
Ken,
I don't have anything.
any questions for the Crime Commission?
I don't know how the case is proceeded here. Are there any theories as to where this ring may be, or is it just wide open at this point?
I don't have any information on that. That would be something that Captain Allred would have to talk about.
Yeah, as we've mentioned before, it's still an ongoing investigation. We're still going out and talking to individuals that names are coming up with as potential witnesses or information with the property. So it's still an ongoing investigation, and as we've mentioned today, I've mentioned before, our goal is to return this property, and I think with the help of the community, it can be done, and we're confident it can be done. But it's still ongoing. There's still, the ring and the phone that's missing that we haven't recovered right now.
You said the phone's still missing as well?
That's correct.